camera is too low. That's what that is. Camera. Dude. Good morning. I love your hair. That is so pretty. Thank you.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
So it is market day. I just finished setting up. There's like a lot more people right now than I thought there would be. It's 9:15. The market started at 8:30 and we were ready by 8:29. But we're doing pretty good. I love the table setup. I feel like I always say this, but there's always more stuff every time I set up and I'm always so excited. But yeah, so this is the first check-in. A lot more people. The weather is humid but not hot, but it's not too bad. So yeah, I also want to thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. By the time you're seeing this, it'll probably be more than that, but I just want to thank everyone that's been joining and looking at the videos recently and showing a lot of love. Like, I didn't, we're growing just so fast. I didn't think that we would like get here. But thank you guys so much for watching and like commenting and everything. You guys are literally so sweet. I feel like I picked like the best community to start a YouTube channel in. But yeah, thank you guys so much. But yeah, we're gonna get on with today. Hopefully it's a good day. It's already kind of busy. No sales just yet, but I have high hopes for today. Also because my last market that I went to, the JC downtown market, if you haven't seen that video, it'll be somewhere here. I think the card is either here or here. I also put it on screen. It's also linked down below. Check that out. It was good. It was a good, no spoilers if you haven't seen it already. It was a decent market. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited to be back home. Yeah, so we're gonna get started with today. I think I'm just gonna edit some pictures. I brought some more crochet stuff like I usually do. What's crazy is that any day that I like, any market day that I don't bring my yarn and crochet stuff, I want to crochet. Any day that I do bring it, I don't want to crochet. But today I actually have an idea of something that I want to make, and I also have a lot of stuff to edit, like a lot of pictures. I've been kind of slacking on the posts, like the picture posts and stuff, because I know that like carousels and stuff, do pretty well on Instagram, and I want to post more pictures on my YouTube community tab. So I'm gonna try and edit more and get some more out there. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. I'm sorry I'm like so chatty. I'm getting so excited because there's so many people. There's not usually this many people this early. But yeah, it's gonna be a good market. I feel it. And yeah, there goes your now 9:17 check-in. Time check, it is now 10:24. We made a couple sales. By a couple, I mean more than I was expecting. Usually my crowd comes out around like 12. So we're doing pretty good so far. I'm actually really excited. I feel like we're gonna sell out of things, and I'm not just saying that to say it. We're not running low on frogs, but we sold quite a lot, which is like crazy because it was really hard to move them when I first brought them out. So I'm very excited about that. Good morning. I'm very excited about that because I love that pattern so much. I'll put the pattern right here, free pattern. So do check that out. I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make more. I do want to like explore more green yarn though, because I have this like dark green yarn from. Hold on, I got this like dark green yarn from Bernat, and it hurts my hands so bad. So I'm gonna try to find another one on Amazon. Also, it's just getting really expensive. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna make more frogs whenever I got whenever I get the chance. I kind of had the ick from crocheting this past week. I think it's probably because the past two markets have been very slow, and I was just like, you know what, I have enough stuff, so I didn't have to crochet. So I crocheted last week, but not this past week. Just to one, give my hands a break. Two, I was not feeling it, and three, I already had enough stuff, so it's okay. But yeah, we're doing really, really good. I'm really excited, but I'm so tired. My mom, my stepdad went to go get coffee so I could wake up. I have a Celsius, but I kind of want to save that until later. Good morning. I love your hair. That is so pretty. Thank you. So I'm going to continue. I was editing some product photos just to like look like I'm busy because if you look like you're doing nothing, nobody's going to want to stop by your booth. Well, not nobody, but I I kind of noticed that if I'm just sitting down, nobody really wants to stop by. Like people feel kind of awkward, and there's not really anything to do but like look at the person looking at your stuff, and it gets really weird really fast. So I learned that busy work is good. Even though this is not busy work, this is work that I should have done before, but I could do now. I don't know if you can hear that yipping in the back, but it is so annoying. It's like these little mechanical dog toys. Ugh, it is so annoying. I don't know if you guys like if the mic I don't know if the mic is picking that up, but it is super annoying. But yeah, there goes your check-in. It is now almost 10:30. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I'm actually really I have a really good feeling about this market. It's not as like humid anymore now. It's just kind of breezy, so it's good. Yeah. So I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. So as you guys can see, it is like super packed. I was gonna do a check-in, but then I had a little rush. I brought out my yarn and there was a bee following my bag of yarn. So I had to step back really quick. I went straight towards the bee keychains. I was like, my friends are here. These are crochet. So yeah, the bee is gone and it's getting a little bit crowded, so I can't really talk too much. Yeah, we're doing good. The sun is coming out, so more people are coming out, which is great. And I'm probably going to crack open my Celsius, to be very honest with you, because I'm like so tired. Hello. So we have finally, it's really windy. We have finally reached the end of the market. It is 2:56 and it's super windy and it's hot and the sun is out. So we're going to start packing up. Today was a super good day, like really, really good. It like this month turned around. Like if you see my other two videos that I posted about these markets, yikes. As far as the money goes, as far as experience, the JC one was actually pretty good. They bring a lot of new stuff, so my display looked a little crowded. There's like bald spots now, which is crazy. I did get to crochet a little bit, as you guys saw. Not too much. I didn't want to do too much, you know. So I made a cat and then two little octos, and I think that was enough. I think we look good. So we're gonna start packing up now and head out of here because we are all tired and we're going to the pool tomorrow. So yeah, gotta get home really quick. But that was today's market. Next time you'll see me after I pack up is during the recap. So let's get to packing up this here booth here. So we have finally gotten to the breakdown portion of this video. If there's a weird glare in my glasses, there's a light here because I had to keep the curtains closed because they're doing construction, if you can hear it, and I don't want the construction guys looking in and seeing what I'm doing. Yeah, I do apologize for the kind of weird lighting situation. If I'm looking down, my notes are down here, so I just want to stay on track because I've been yapping a lot and I'm trying to get control of it. There's three parts to this breakdown. So the first part is going to be how much I made, second part is going to be my best sellers, and third part is going to be my experience overall with this market. Okay? Okay, so we're going to start off with part one, which is how much I made. In card, I made $285. In cash, I made $327. So in total, at this market, I made $612. Wow. Okay, so if you see in my last vlog, which I'll put here, my last vlog, it's also down below, it's linked down below as well. At that last market, all I made was $188. And it was like my biggest setup. There was supposed to be a whole lot of people. There was a lot of advertisement. Yeah, and the booth fee there was $110. The booth fee here was only $25. Absolutely insane. So yeah, great. I was at the Columbus Farmers Market and Flea World again, my favorite market. This feels like home now. We're gonna jump into part two, which is my best sellers. So my count is a little bit off for my best sellers still, just because I had to add in last market, the location. So my counts are like way off. I'm just gonna tell you the top three and not like how much I sold, since it's like, because it says like I have like 30 of like an item and I don't make 30 of anything. So we're just going to ignore that and I'm just going to tell you my top three. All patterns will be linked down below. Also, before we get into this part, I do want to say if you saw any plushies that were on my table or anything that I'm going to be talking about in the section of the video, I sell the physical plushies on my online shop, ninaelaine.com. It's also linked down below. So if you want to have anything that you saw on this table, whether it be the little pancakes, the bear with the strawberry, whatever you've seen, it's most likely on my shop. So do check that out if you're curious. But we're going to get into the best sellers from this market. My top one is the Tiny Turtles. Obviously, the Tiny Turtles always make their way, whether it's the Mystery Turtles or Tiny Turtles, they always make their way into the top three. Highly recommend. It is the Tilly the Turtle pattern. It's free on Instagram. It's by Crochet with Luna. So second, we have the Mystery Turtles. Shocker. Mystery Turtles always do super well. I think it's like the mystery aspect to it. Like people just, they love a good mystery. So I highly recommend adding like a little mystery bin, mystery box, bag, whatever it is, adding that to your table because it's a huge attraction for people. Sometimes people, what's crazy, people would stop by my table and be like, oh, Mystery Turtles, what a great idea. And then sit there and think about it for 2 minutes and they're like, yeah, let me get one. I highly recommend adding one of these to your table. It always, once again, makes its way to the top three. I can't recommend it enough. Once again, is the Tilly the Turtle pattern. I just modded a little bit. So last for my best sellers is the tiny froggies. So I believe this is my third market bringing these tiny froggies, and I love them so much. They work up so easy. There's a mistake in the pattern though. I did want to let you guys know that. So do pay attention. I think it's either in the caption, because it's a free Instagram pattern. It's the sitting frog. It's either in the caption or in the comments. So read through that before you start this pattern, because I was a little bit confused when I was first making these. Like the stitch count is a little bit off. I think I'm like row 3 or 4. I don't remember. So do pay attention to that if you're going to use this pattern. Like I absolutely love it. And so do customers apparently. So highly recommend that one as well. Also linked down below. So now with that all being said, we're going to jump into part 3 of this video, which is going to be my experience overall. So actually, as you've seen in this market, I brought my yarn for the first time in a very long time. I couldn't bring my yarn to this specific market. Well, I always did bring my yarn. Let me correct myself. I did always bring my yarn, but I was never like crocheting because it was always like too cold. The past few markets, I will link my market vlog playlist down below if you want to see my other market vlogs. I would bring my yarn, but it'll just be like too cold, or I'll be doing other things instead of crocheting. So this is the first market that I actually brought my yarn, and oh my god, please do this. If you're a crochet artist that sells at markets, please always bring your yarn because it attracts a crowd, right? So actually, I posted an Instagram reel today. I'll put it up on the screen. Also follow my Instagram. But I posted it where it's like, if you crochet at your market, people will literally stop by your table and just watch you. Even if you're just doing the same crochet stitch for like forever, they'll sit there and watch you because seeing an artist do their art is like mesmerizing, and it really attracts a lot of people to your table. Even if they don't buy, they're just curious and like they want to know what you're doing. What's crazy is that I noticed at this specific market, a lot of people don't like, they still don't know what crochet actually is. So for them to see someone build kind of like, or use a ball of yarn and a hook and create things right there live, it's so interesting to people, and it brings more people in. I even had an experience, I'm not sure if it was at this market or the market after this one, where I was crocheting and this woman came by with her son and she was like, wait a minute, you make all of these? And I'm like, yeah, I do. It's all crochet. And I'm like, I'm crocheting something. I think I was crocheting like probably a frog. And she was like, oh my god, I want to buy something just because you're an artist. And I'm like, and that happens a lot. It actually does happen a lot. So if you do crochet, please crochet at your markets. It attracts so much more people, and more people are inclined to buy because they actually see you there live making these things. So I can't recommend that enough. Please do it. If you're capable, like if you can, please do it. I feel like I got a lot more sales just because I was crocheting, like just standing there crocheting. And I got more people to like pick up my cards. I actually put my business cards out, or at least I was giving them, like giving a whole lot more out because people were just interested. Like I'm not just sitting there doing nothing or like doing busy work. I'm actually like crocheting and like making my art. So, and I plan on doing this every market that I have. It was so nice. So highly recommend that. So I talked about this a little bit in my other market vlogs. I do want to get more customer interactions. It's just the mic that I was using. So this is a brand new mic. The mic that I was using before, it doesn't, like, it's a good mic. It's just I project my voice too much, and it ends up like cracking the mic. So when I'm editing, it's so loud and it sounds so bad that I'm like, okay, I can't even put this into a video. Like there's no fixing it. So I had to scrap a lot of the audio, but I do want to add in more customer interactions with this mic, which is way better. It doesn't crack like no matter how loud I get. So that's really important for me. I'll put this mic in my Amazon storefront if you're looking for it. It's a little bit pricey, but I think it's worth it in my opinion, especially if you have like a really loud voice or like you get really excited, you laugh a lot. That's like super important to me is audio quality. So I could not put in the customer interactions. I will start putting them in after this batch of vlogs go out. So I have this one and then the next one. So after this batch goes out, that's when I'll actually have the mic with me so you can see more and actually hear people talking, because the interactions are so cute and they always make me so happy. As you can see, like I'm always like laughing and talking and stuff, and I want you guys to be able to hear that because I want you guys to be with me during the markets, you know. And if you've never done a market before, I want to give you like an idea of what it's like and what people say and stuff. You don't have to be nervous. You just got to be yourself, and people stick around and they're going to want to get to know you as an artist and all that stuff. And I want to be able to add that into my videos. Also to just make my videos a little bit longer. Like I feel like my vlogs are pretty short, probably because I do have to cut out a lot because the audio is just terrible. So yeah, that's what I'm That's what I've invested in. Also, the mic does not come with this. If you're wondering, I got this pen from Comic-Con in a mystery box for Sailor Moon. So that's what this is, and I think it looks so cute. So I'm just gonna start using this. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I want you guys to leave down a croissant emoji if you made it this far into the video. So I want to see croissants. I'm actually in the mood for a croissant. I might have one today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys watching the entire vlog. It really means so much to me. And thank you guys for subscribing, all of the new subscribers. We've been growing pretty fast here on YouTube, so thank you so much. And I hope to just be a better creator for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up because I feel like I'm just gonna yap forever. So thank you guys once again for watching. Please do subscribe, like, comment down those croissants. I'll be down there and I'm gonna respond to everyone who leaves a croissant. You better leave them croissants. I'm hungry. Leave a croissant. But other than that, I'll see you guys in my next market vlog. So, till then, bye.